Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will be learning how to make a triple treble crochet. So till now we have learned treble crochet, double treble crochet, and now we will be learning triple treble crochet. Now let's start. Now you need a ball of yarn and a crochet hook. Now I am making a slip knot, so we will start with a slip knot. And chain 18 to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So first 7 chains we will consider as the first triple treble crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you feel that you might miss the stitch, and so you can use a stitch marker. Here it is. So again I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So place a stitch marker here so that you don't forget. If you do not have the stitch marker, you can also use your earring, so a hooked earring, so that it's easy for you to remember. So now that is the 7th stitch, because we need to leave 7 stitches, and from 8th stitch onwards we will be making the triple treble crochet. Now yarn over once, twice, 3, 4 times. So again you need to take the yarn over your hook 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then insert the hook in the 8th chain from the hook. So insert the hook. After inserting the hook, you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loops on your hook. So now yarn over and pull out of the chain stitch. Yarn over, pull it out of the first 2 loops. Yarn over, pull it out of the next 2 loops. Yarn over, pull it out of the next 2 loops. Yarn over, pull it out of the next 2 loops. Yarn over, pull it out of the last 2 loops. So this is the second treble crochet, and the first 7 chains, they act as the first triple treble crochet. This is the second triple treble crochet, and there is no rule that you should be leaving 7 chains or 5 chains or 8 chains. It all depends on your yarn, the bulk of the yarn, the thickness of the yarn, and the tension that you maintain while you pull out the yarn and through the loops while you make the treble crochet. So how many stitches you leave, it is completely up to you, but then ideally it should be 7 to 6. So yarn over, next one we are making 3, 4 times. Yarn over, then insert the hook in the next chain stitch. Yarn over, pull it out of the chain stitch. We'll remove this, we don't need it anymore. So yarn over, pull it out of the first 2 loops. Yarn over, pull it out of the next 2 loops. Yarn over, pull it out of the next 2 loops. Yarn over, pull it out of the next 2 loops. Yarn over, pull it out of the last 2 loops. So this is how it looks like. The chain looks like this. Is the triple treble crochet. 1, so you can actually count the number of loops that you have taken on the hook. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 loops you can see. So this is the length of the triple treble crochet. We will make this triple treble crochet one more time and then complete this row further. 2, 3, 4. Insert the hook in the next chain stitch, yarn over, pull it out of the chain stitch, yarn over, pull it out of the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull it out of the next 2 loops, yarn over, pull it out of the next 2 loops, yarn over, pull it out of the next 2 loops, yarn over, pull it out of the last 2 loops of the hook. So we will complete this row. So this is the first row which is completed. Now we will move to the next row. For going to the next row, we need to take 7 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and one more 7. Then yarn over 4 times. Insert the hook in the next chain stitch here, yarn over, pull it out of the chain stitch, then yarn over, pull it out of the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull it out of the next 2 loops, yarn over, pull it out of the next 2 loops, yarn over, pull it out of the next 2 loops, and yarn over, pull it out of the last 2 loops. So this is the second row that we are working on. So we'll complete this row. Remember, after completion of every row, you need to make 6 to 7 chain stitches. It depends on the yarn again. So let's complete this row. So we are left with one more to make. So we have at the end of row 2, your project, the work will look like this, and it's okay initially even if you're not getting it properly done, or if it doesn't come out well, or if it doesn't come out neat, because initially it will be a little tricky for you because of the loops that you take over the hook, because slipping out of the loop will take a little time for you to know. So this is at the end of the row 2. Again we make 7 chain stitches after this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then turn your work, yarn over 4 times, then insert the hook in the next stitch, and then continue your practice. Now with each practice you will see that you are able to get that work, the finish of the work more neater and better, and also the speed also increases. So this is how the treble crochet looks like. Now with this we complete and you can keep on adding more and more loops for the treble crochet. So the extension of treble crochet is nothing but adding more loops to the hook. So and the more the number of loops, the longer your stitch will be. So that's the only trick here. So with this we come to the end of the basics of beginners crochet stitch. Now this is how the difference you can make out between the stitches, the length of the stitches. Now the first stitch that you see is the slip stitch. The slip stitch, I'll just magnify it for you. So this is the slip stitch, this one. slip stitch. You can see it's almost touching the base stitch. Then this is the first stitch, which is the single crochet. So you can see a little part of it, and this is the single crochet. Now this is the double crochet. Sorry, this is the half double crochet, HDC. This is the double crochet. This is the treble crochet. This is the double treble crochet. This is the triple treble crochet. These I have taken 4 loops, so the length increased. Here I have taken 5 loops on the hook. So these are all the versions of treble crochet from this to here. This is treble crochet. This is 5 times loop. So the length, you can see the increase of length of the stitch. So this is how the work looks like, and this is how the length differs from one stitch to another stitch, and why we should be learning all these stitches, basic stitches, before we move on to any project. So I hope that I could make you understand the stitches and basic stitches, and then we can start making smaller projects, like maybe a square structure, square project, or maybe a round project, or maybe scarves. Then we can move on to the more complicated ones or more difficult ones. So I hope that you all have understood, and keep practicing. Happy crocheting, and keep liking. Please do like, share, subscribe to my channel, and watch the video till the end, so that you know the technicalities of how the stitches are made, and how to progress further. So for now, thank you so much, and wish to see you again in the next video. And next video I am going to make some smaller structure, which will be very helpful, and that can be used in different projects. So for now, see you. Bye bye everyone. Take care.